Hey everyone, this is David. Welcome back behind the velvet rope. Raise your glass because we are here for a Vander Roundup with the one, the only Sarah Farasia.
So this is a first for us. This is the first time ever you and I have been co-hosting weekly for 2 years coming
Don't
up
say
here in
that.
February or March. I know, sweetie. We ain't getting any younger.
What have you,
Um,
I mean, okay, I've accomplished things. I bought some apartments, but I've accomplished nothing in life really other than sitting in front of this. Like when you say 2 years, it's like people have like become pregnant, had a child, they've fallen in love, gotten married. Honey, socially, I have nothing to show for the past 2 years. Nothing except you. Okay.
wow, you got right into it. Okay, so
Sorry.
for the 2 years mark, nothing has improved. I think a lot has happened to you, my friend. You've been in the Randall Scandal documentary.
True.
You have
Professionally, sure.
you moved part-time to Los Angeles. That is huge.
Huge.
Let's see. You have met unbelievable podcast money goals. I mean, you do have a lot going on.
Fine. I'm
Friend,
just saying.
friendships have come and go. P.S. I think
Uh,
you have a lot of wonderful friends who love to talk to you, want to see you. Oh, by the way, you broke records with having on oh, what's his face? Teresa's ex there. He's so big I
Joe
can't remember.
Judice,
Joe Judice. No, Joe Judice. You
my
know, you
favorite guest of 2023, baby.
you've had incredible milestones. You and I have remained friends all this time. We're better friends than ever. I mean, hey, I think a lot has happened for you. You've gone out on a couple of dates. You were seeing this guy that was young and really hot for a second. I mean, you're getting
Oh
closer
yeah.
to love.
Oh God. I mean, first of all, and I'm sitting in my new apartment in New York, which I'm gonna do a Melissa Gorga of it. You could hear the echo. There's nothing I can do. I have purchased it. I'm gonna do a before
Wow.
and after. The after is not coming for my closet people just left. I'm not the after is not coming for months. But I mean, I'm staring at Central Park right now, and that's not so bad. I'm sitting on the floor if you can't tell, but let's
Okay,
not
well,
tell
these
people
are
that.
major accomplishments. Maybe in the next 2 years, it sounds like what you're saying is you want love. Maybe you got to
Uh,
manifest. You manifested all this. Sounds like you want a companion here.
Sweetheart, get in the car, back it up. You know how Morgan Wade likes to bam things up. Oh, by the way, tomorrow when we record with our guest, you
Yeah.
need to explain to him that it's going to be me, you, him, and Morgan Wade. So you need to explain to him that Morgan is making an appearance because I just did an emergency show. It's coming out today, which will be yesterday. The Kyle Morgan, they've unfollowed each other. So you just need to tell our guests to not unfollowed each other. They've deleted pictures of each other. So you need to tell our guests tomorrow Morgan will be part of the conversation. I'm just letting him know. Can you tell him that?
Yes, I will let him know. He's a comedian, so I don't think he's going to have any problem, and I think he's going to love it. And I want to listen to that episode because I, whatever. I mean, I just feel like Kyle's so good at they're keeping the drama going, honey. Now they've deleted photos. I mean, I don't know, whatever. For
That's
two
what I
weeks,
said.
I know.
That's why I'm angry. That's is why I'm riled up. She's Kyle Richards has got me fucking riled up today. I'm not happy.
Because she knows what she's doing. Like
Yeah.
you think it's calculated. Like you think, okay, we had all the lesbian chatter. Now it's sort of dying out. So let's delete all our pictures. I mean, it's just interesting. Like I guess it's helping Morgan's career. If they're really, I don't know. I mean, it's amazing Morgan's like down to go along with it, I guess.
Well, guess what? Tomorrow, Morgan has a lot to say.
Okay. All
She's
right.
coming. She's going to be on the show tomorrow, girl. So
Oh,
get
excited.
ready. This is a first for us, though. We are going to do and listen, we could talk about real life stuff too, because there's a lot of gossip about Vander, but we're going to kind of bring you through and do a little recap of Vanderpump Rules, right?
Season 11, episode 1, premiered this week to much anticipation, obviously, because as you and I famously said, this show was on the chopping block. I believe it was going to be canceled. But then we had Scandoval, which nobody could have predicted except for maybe LVP. How truly for months, everybody talked about it. Ariana's been on Jimmy Fallon. I mean, she's, made millions and millions of dollars in endorsements. Yes.
I'm sorry, I'm raising my hand for everyone watching on YouTube. According to Raquel Levis on her Rachel Goes Rogue podcast, latest episode dropped, I guess, today or whatever. She's saying not LVP. She's implying that Mr. Scandoval himself with the nail polish might have masterminded the whole thing for a storyline and ratings. That's what our girl Raquel is now alluding to on her latest episode of her podcast. Just FYI. She's put that out there.
He hasn't missed a beat. I mean, he hasn't missed a beat. He was on that survival reality show. His tour is doing great. We went, we paid the $130 or whatever to meet him. Now, granted, they were an hour late for the meet and greet. I was ready to leave. However,
that's how it always works, girl. Oh, you're not going to be happy. Honey, we're going to see, by the way, could we just also, just before we get into it, the opening credits, I mean, I have a problem right from the opening, the new intro. I don't want to see Ariana and Katie at a fake sandwich shop that I walk by when I'm in WeHo that is never going to open. So I just don't want to see that. Like, they're now in the title credits at this fake sandwich shop, which is less put together than when you and I walked by 8 months ago. I hope it opens. I wish them nothing but millions and trillions and love and babies and happiness. I don't see it. Where's the opening? I do know that Ariana has done something this week. She has premiered on Broadway, right? Literally 3-5 blocks from where I'm living in Chicago. So that happened.
Okay, so what?
I'm all over the place. Sorry.
You are. I mean, I actually loved the opening. I thought the opening was, I love how grand, like they make it feel modern. They make it feel like hot. They just make it feel like Hollywood glam. And, you know, they obviously have this drone entrance into Tom Tom and into, you know, something about her, and everybody's stamped up. And of course, the iconic Vanderpump song. I love the intro. To your point, where are we at? Do we think last week we said something about her is never opening? Is it opening now? I mean, I could see Katie maybe slinging the sandwiches.
I mean, what these human beings that are listening to this and seeing when they say we hired the interior designer from whatever, I forgot, whatever you're being shown with the little pastries that is not what it physically looks like if you show up in West Hollywood and creep up like a fucking creeper in all black, like you're gonna break in and peer into the window. That what you have seen on the TV last night for these lovely human beings that are listening, that is not what it looks like. It did look like that at one point. Now it just looks like not that. I don't know, Sarah. I don't know about this one.
I don't know either. It's almost looks like they staged it for this moment and like a set, you know?
Yeah.
Okay, so we do these opening credits, you know, season 11, and then we open the show at Tom and Ariana's.
Can I say one thing first?
Valley Forge home, yes.
Before that, we have a sign on the side of the road that says Valley Village. Did anyone pick that up?